Cracker. Welcome to my Art Attack Christmas Cracker! Right then, everyone knows you need snow to make a snowman, right? Wrong, we don't. Take a look at this. And you can even keep him indoors without him melting. Now, to make the snowman, start with his base. Take a big piece of card, around about the size of a big cereal box, cut it into a square, and then trim it into an irregular shape round the edges so you have an irregular shaped base for your snowman. For his body, take a 2-litre plastic drinks bottle, take the top off, and then tape it to the base. Now, I'm going to do it very quickly and very roughly to show you, but you can take a lot more time and tape it really securely to that base. Or you could glue it, I suppose. And when it's in position, take a double-page spread of newspaper and crunch it up lengthways. Not too tightly, though, because what we want to do is wrap it around the top of the bottle, just under the shoulder, and then tape it into position, and this will give your snowman a nice chunky chest, give him a bit of shape. And to give him even more shape, take some more double-page sheets of newspaper, fold them up like that, and then roll them the other way, this time into a tight roll, and just tape them to the top of your bottle. But whatever you do, don't cover the top up, and keep that bottom end flapping freely like that. Then take another roll of newspaper and do exactly the same. Just tape it to the top of your bottle and continue to go all the way around the bottle, taping rolls of newspaper, and eventually you'll get back to the beginning. There it is, and you'll have something that looks like that. And you'll need about 12 rolls altogether. And it's very important that you don't go over that top hole. You just leave it free, and you leave the bottom free and flapping. Then take a plastic bag or a bin liner and just pull it over the whole thing like that, right down to the bottom, and take a piece of string and wrap that round the bottom. You can feel all those rolls of newspaper inside, and just pull the string in like that, and then knot it in position. Now, you can do this with an elastic band if you can get one over the top, or even a bit of tape, and you're just pulling it into shape, and there you've got a nice curved shape for your snowman, a bit like an upside-down broken vase. Then just pop a hole in the top of the bottle, right through the bag, there like that, and then for his head, just put some newspaper into a plastic bag or bin liner, scrunch the newspaper in. Now, the bag needs to make a ball that's around about the same width as his body, and then just knot the bag, and this excess plastic you just stuff down inside the top of the bottle like that, pushing it down with your finger as it goes. Try to get as much of it in as you can, and then press the head down and just tape that securely into place. Again, just one bit of tape on the side there. I don't think you could glue this. I think you'd need to tape this. So another bit on the other side there like that. And there's his head and his body and his base. Now, for his arms, just roll up some sausages of newspaper, nice thick sausages like that, and they need to be around about half the length of the body, and just press them on. Put some double-sided tape on there. You can tape them into position. And for his feet, you need to just roll up some nice chunky sausages and place them at the bottom, on the base, and then one again on the other side, like that. And you can see he's starting to take shape. For his nose, just scrunch up another sausage of newspaper, but make it nice and pointed at one end. You could even tape it into a point, and that'll be his carrot nose. And if you want to make a hat for your snowman, just cut out a circle of card. You can draw around a saucer, and just take a paper cup or polystyrene cup, place that on top, tape it into position. Again, I've got some double-sided tape there, and then just crunch the hat down like that to make it nice and wonky, and just roll up some newspaper and stuff that in, again, just to give you the shape. Just pull that bit off there. It doesn't matter if it starts to break up, it all adds to the crazy effect. And then just put some tape on there to keep it together, and tape it onto the top of his head, a bit double-sided there, and on he goes. And just put it to a wonky angle to make him look really crazy. And there he is. And now to cover him in snow. Nah, not real snow. PVA glue, 2 parts glue, 1 part water. Mix it with a bit of water and just slop the glue onto your snowman. Cover his chest, his face, his nose, his hat, even the base in PVA glue, and then just pop on strips of kitchen roll. Now, kitchen roll is nice and strong. I suppose you could use loo roll or tissue paper, but best use kitchen roll for this. Make it nice and strong. Cover the whole snowman in 2 layers of kitchen roll and glue. And then leave it to dry overnight. And when he's dry, watch this. You'll have something that looks like that. Look at that. The snow, or the kitchen roll and PVA glue, has gone nice and hard. And see what I've done here? I've even rolled up some kitchen roll and made these little buttons for the front, stuck those on, and I've given little bubbly cheeks, just to give a 3D effect. Now, even if you used white kitchen roll, it's a good idea to coat the whole thing in poster paint or acrylic paint, bright white, to make it nice and snow white. And then you can put on your detail. I'm just going to draw in an eye here to show you with black permanent marker. There it is. It's quite difficult to get it on to start with, probably because my pen's running out, but not to worry. And if you make a mistake at this stage, you can always just paint it over with poster paint or acrylic paint again. In goes his eye. Now for his nose, again, I'm just going to use some paint here, make it nice, bright and orange, I think, because after all, snowmen do have carrot noses. You can, again, take a lot more time to do this, do it more carefully. And when you've done all your detail on your snowman, you'll have something, oh, there he is, something that looks like that. I thought he'd run away then. Look at that. And you see what I've done here? I've painted his buttons black. We've even got some tinsel for a scarf. And I've dabbed some blue on there for his cheeks to make him look frosty and cold. And I've given him some tinsel hair. And I've painted his hat black. And I've just dabbed on some glue and given him some glitter snow. And there he is, a snowman that never melts. So, you don't have to keep him out in the cold. Try it yourself, your very own Christmas snowman.
Oh, I do love Christmas. Hello, it's me again, the head. So, that's an empty plastic bottle, some card, newspaper, a couple of bin liners and a cup, all covered with kitchen roll and PVA glue mixed with water. Then paint and decorate your snowman. Do you want to see what I've made? It's a snowball!
I've been thinking, as it's Christmas, why don't we do a really special big art attack? All right then, let's have a look around for inspiration. Well, I suppose we could always do it on the pencil case. Nah, not big enough. What about down here on the floor? Nah, we've done that, haven't we? I know. Why don't we go really wild? I mean, we could do it out here. Nah, it's not special enough. What about out here? Well, there's plenty of things we could use for an art attack big picture out here. Could use this, could use all this stuff. Nah, it's not Christmassy enough. What about in here? Nah, not enough room in here. We need somewhere really special. What about in here? Come and have a look round. Now we're talking. And I think I know someone who can help us out. Hello there, gentlemen.
Hello.
I wonder if you can help me out. I'm looking for somewhere to do a really big art attack.
What about somewhere down there?
Perfect. Let's go. This is more like it. The perfect place to do a Christmas big art attack. A Caribbean island. Let's go and see what we can find. Well, we've got a beach. Isn't it fantastic. Now, how are we going to make a really special Christmassy picture? Got it. And what are we going to make it out of? Anything we can lay our hands on. Yeah, but first I've got to find my way around. Excuse me, you don't happen to have a map of the island at all?
Oh, yes, certainly, sir, I do.
Oh, great, thank you very much. And
There
you
you
don't
go.
know where I could borrow a car?
We've got a hired one parked right on the outside.
Look at him go. Yes. Oh, fantastic. This, there you go, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers to you.
A bit of that. And yes. Whoa! Oh, hey! Whoa! Now let's see. Ah, yeah, some of that. Hey, mate. All right. Any chance of some, some of these? Ah. Just to make it look really Christmassy. Yep. A few bananas. And towel, I think. Yeah. That's a fruit. And just a big tweak there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, come on. Hey. Oh. Good old fishing net. Now, what I need is an aubergine there and there. Yep. Ha. Now, I need something a bit water sporty, I think. Let's see that. Ah, yeah, perfect. Yep. And then, yeah. And something that colour, and a lilo that colour, and down goes. Yep, absolutely perfect. Now I need something whiter. Great t-shirt, yep. That'll do it. Something. Ha ha. Yeah. Great. Down it goes. one more there. And a frisbee nose. Yep, you guessed it. Final bit, just fold it down. There, that's it. And a bit of fruit there. And, ha-ha! Yep! Yeah! Well, there it is, a very special Christmas art attack, a surfing Santa. And it just goes to show you, you can make an art attack out of anything, anywhere, anytime. Just look around for inspiration. Just time to take a quick holiday snap, I think. Well, we got that out of our systems. Let's get back on with the Art Attack Christmas Cracker. Right then. Are you fed up with the same old run-of-the-mill Christmas decorations? You know what you need? Frosty streamers. Take an A3 size piece of paper and fold it in half once, and then fold it in half twice, and then fold it in half 3 times. So that's A3 folded in 3. And then place it so that the folded edge is at the bottom, like that, and then just draw a zigzag explosion right across your paper and give it about 7 or 8 points, like that. That'll do, I think. And then draw another little one, just on the inside of that one, like that. But whatever you do, don't let those 2 zigzag lines touch. And then the idea is to cut this area out and this top area over there, and you will have something that looks like that. And then open it out, and look at this. You have, hey presto, 4 frosty stars. And you can make as many of these as you like. The more you make, the bigger your streamer will be. And when you've got enough for a streamer, say about 20, take one and place it down, and then just dab some glue at the top and at the bottom, and then pop another frosty star on the top. And you notice I'm using 2 different colours here, using blue and white. I think that gives a good cold and frosty effect. And then just dab some glue this time on the sides, one side, on the other side, and then a different colour like that. And keep going, just alternating your colours, and very important, alternating where you put your glue, top and bottom, and then a star, a different coloured star, and then your glue goes on the side, and then you pop on another star. And just keep going till you've finished all your frosty stars, and each time you just alternate the colour and where you put the glue. Top, bottom, star, side, side, star, and so on. And when you've used up all of your stars, leave it to dry, and then open it out and wait for it. Look at that. There you have this fantastic frosty streamer. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. Better than anything you could buy in the shops, eh? Now, that was made using 20 frosty stars. What about this one? This was made using 40 frosty stars. And look at the length of that. Wow. You could hang that up absolutely anywhere. And if you haven't got a 3-size piece of paper, you could use smaller paper, and you get smaller stars and a thinner streamer. But I think that looks equally as good. And you can use any type of paper you like. What about using coloured sugar paper? Or maybe even coloured crepe paper? Plenty of that around this time of year. You could even use newspaper or magazines. And what about even those odd scraps of Christmas wrapping up paper? Brilliant. Try it yourself. Frosty streamers.
Oh, very festive. Fold your A3 paper in half 3 times. Draw a zigzag explosion and cut it out. When you've done lots and lots, glue them together with dots of glue. So, remember, it's top, bottom, place a star. Then, side, side, place a star. Then, top, bottom, star. Then, side, side, 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 star.
So what do you think? Is it going to be a white Christmas this year? Is it going to snow? Well, it doesn't really matter, you know. You can create your own white Christmas. Try this. Take an empty glass jar. Now, it can be a jam jar or a peanut butter jar like this, or even a coffee jar, as long as it's got a watertight lid on it. And remove the lid, and then just paint onto the back of the lid some PVA glue. Paint or paste it on, just slop it on like that. And you can do it along the sides as well. I'll just do it on the top just to show you. And then dip it into some silver glitter, just push it in and then pull it out like that, and the glue has picked up the glitter. And if you do it around the edge or the side of the lid as well, when it's dry, you'll have something that looks like that. Look at that, a glittery lid. And then lay it down flat and take a clump of plasticine. Now, it needs to be about the size of a ping pong ball, and it's best if you can use white plasticine because it gives you a snowy effect. And then just press it inside your lid, into the middle of the inside of your lid, and press it down with your fingers just to create a watertight seal around the edge of it. And just press it really firmly, right inside like that. And make sure you've got a gap of about ½ centimetre around the edge, like that, so you can screw the lid back on. When you've got your plasticine clump inside your lid, just take a pinch of silver glitter and just sprinkle it onto the plasticine like that, and then just press those loose flakes into the plasticine, and then take a toy figure or a Christmas tree decoration, could be plastic or wooden, something to do with Christmas or winter, and just pop that into the top of your plasticine like that, and just press the plasticine, pinch it around his feet like that. And now you're ready. Pour some cold, clean water into your jar, but just pour it up to the shoulder of your jar. Don't pour it beyond the neck where you screw it on, otherwise it will overflow. That'll do it. And then into that, pour about ¼ of a tube of glitter. Silver glitter again. In it goes. And then give it a good stir. So you stir it around like that. And then just very carefully pop the lid back on. There we go. In he goes. Nice and tight. Make sure it's screwed well on. And then give it a shake. A snowstorm in a jar. And there are loads of different types you could try. What about cutting out a snow picture from a ski magazine? Watch this. Just shake it up, and there he is, me little toy reindeer. And if you haven't got a toy or a little figure, you could always make one out of plasticine. Try this. That's exactly what I did with me little snowman. Try it yourself. Create your own white Christmas. Or should I say, silver Christmas?
Now, that is a brilliant idea. It's just an ordinary jar, some plasticine and a Christmas decoration. Add water, glitter and shake. Oh, yes, and make sure the lid is an absolutely watertight fit, or this happens. And you have a very wet floor. Oh.
Well, that's it. A few Christmassy ideas for you. Try them yourself. And I'll be back in January with a brand new series of Art Attack. Until then, have yourself a cracking Christmas. Ta-ra!
In fact, Mr. B will be back before January. Tomorrow, in fact, at 20 to 5 here on CITV with a brand new Christmas cracker.